Hello friends, I'm telling you regarding the baggage claim today and what kind of process that you need to do if your baggage is damaged while you fly from one place to another. So recently I had a flight from Turkish Airlines from Munich to Kathmandu, and Kathmandu is one of the worst places where you can have baggage mishandling in some ways. So here is the Kathmandu Trivandrum International Airport, and there are lots of stealing and everything happening in this airport, and all those people have reported about this thing a lot, but there is no action going on regarding this airport. And I had a similar experience in Kathmandu airport where my baggage was broken. The keys were broken and they tried to steal something from my baggage, but I only had a second-hand mobile and some food inside the bag, so they could not steal anything from that. The thing is not about stealing, but I tried to complain this thing in Turkish Airlines, but they didn't responded good as it should be done, because it is almost like a criminal kind of activities. So you can see here in my first email I said like my luggage was damaged, and I had just brought this luggage on one day before the flight, and it costed me almost like 70 euros. And so this is not only about breaking, it is about more about like a criminal kind of activity. So I had asked for justice regarding this thing in Nepal and with Turkish Airlines, but what they did was like they just said, we would like to apologize for your irregularity and have suffered. We kindly request to communicate your baggage, and then they finally say that I had reported that 7 days later, so they will not accept this kind of irregularities if it is reported 7 days. But I had already informed this thing on 19th December in the airport itself, but they didn't did it. So here is the guy who was talking with me as well, and I said to them all regarding my case, but it was like actually I had also emailed other officials because I didn't know how to claim the baggage. So I had done all the things that I had to do myself so as to protect my baggage, and I had provided all kind of information such as this is like my boarding pass, not boarding pass, this is like the tag of the baggage. This is the picture where you can see the damage, like the keys were broken brutally and it is not usable no longer. So the purpose is just to steal the things inside from the baggage. And this was one of the bills from my baggage that I just brought, and the insurance will not cover it because it is broken by someone. They only do it if it is broken, if it breaks by some other reasons. So I had also emailed to various partners, and they didn't responded to that as well. So these are the emails. And then when I came back from Munich to Kathmandu, again my baggage was broken. So that was one of the incidences that happened me from Kathmandu to Munich again, and I was flying with Turkish Airlines. And this time I reported on the second day. So here is my email that I said to them, like, there I'm said multiple abuse of my baggage, which was only 21 kilogram, and it was broken again one more time. And I asked the management to give the money back or refund the money because it was done 2 times, and I was like the poor guy who had his baggage abused 2 times. And then they appear to reply with a calm language just to waste some time, and then they said like they forwarded the claim to the claim department, and it seemed as if it will they will do some action. So here at the last email you can see, firstly we would like to apologize for the irregularity. What about apologies? I don't even know how to say this word. we are the apology will not make my baggage. We need compensation so that I can repair my bag. That was the whole thing. Your compensation regarding exam, please click the online evaluation result under the previous feedback tab. And they asked me to click this evaluation result. So I will show you some of the pictures where my baggage is shown. It is broken in a way that I could not even carry it to home, and it was pretty sad that the whole bag was like broken. It was a brand new bag that I had, and I tried to complain this thing to the Turkish Airlines, hoping that they will respond. And now today I just received this thing and I just click it, and again the thing is like where they're compensating. Our management has received your claim in relation to the baggage irregularity, which have reported that it has occurred at the end of your travel, which you have performed through the flight specified above. Your file created upon your request has been reviewed. In case of any visible damage to the baggage, the report shall be drawn up on the same day prior to leaving the airport. Now they say like I have to do it prior to leaving the airport. There was no place where I can claim about my baggage, but I don't know where to say, in Ausländer Behörde or anywhere, I don't know. It has been observed with signature of the report for your damaged baggage that such requirement has not been observed. So they just bullshit that they didn't do it. I just have this picture. You can see my picture here above. I have taken this in the airport itself. You can see the marble out there, and I just took it inside the airport. And they just bullshit that you have to tell it in there itself. So they always find a way just to skip this thing, and hereby submit kind information that your claim for damage may not be taken into consideration. So this is how the baggages support ends. So I'm very sad with Turkish Airlines, which could not even provide me with baggage insurance, because this kind of companies have big insurances and they are I don't know what they are thinking about. And person like me who have suffered like a baggage like damage, and which was pretty expensive for me, and they answer in this way. So I had two damage cases with Turkish Airlines, and both of them, they were just smartly answered. There are no signs or willingness to help the people who have real damage. So I'm not happy with Turkish Airlines. So it is in Turkey, so it might be not as clean as it should be. So I'm not really happy with Turkish Airlines. So guys, you learned how you should do. If you have a baggage damage, then you should immediately report in the airport, because at the place where your plane is on arrival, I don't think there are some places where you can say, okay, my baggage is damaged. Only the place where you can do the check-in, those are the place where you can say, okay, my bag is damaged, because they don't have their counters outside on the arrival part. So that is also very complex, and I did it within one day. On the next day, still they are just making some weird kind of explanations so as to skip from this kind of activity. So I hope you guys like it and have learned the lesson how to do or claim your baggage. So I really would not like to recommend Turkish Airlines in some ways, because you have seen my case already. I hope people can learn something from my case and be aware of this kind of events. Okay. It's a little bit sad for me, but anyways, have a nice time. I hope you will not have this kind of problems. Bye bye guys.